Welcome back, my fellow investigators, to Tokyo Dark. I'm the musical gamer. Not only am I the musical gamer, I am also the one who gets to determine whether the mask that has been haunting us this whole time, this whole journey, is destroyed and the world protected from it, or is used, and quite possibly and most likely leads us down a deeper rabbit hole of insanity, darkness, and depravity. It's a pretty serious decision, if I do say so myself. And I am very, very interested to see where this rabbit hole will lead. But you know what? I think for the safety of this world, we need to put our own desires and wishes on hold. And we need to destroy this mask. This is a decision I have come with, and I think it's the right one. It feels strange to be back on these streets knowing everything I do now. Ancient cults, a troubled family, and a girl named Reina, all united by the history of death and suffering caused by a simple object. All that meaningless death of innocent people, and for what? To protect mankind? To make us better? Don't make me laugh. No more. I've gone down this rabbit hole far enough. Hey, she knows it's a rabbit hole too. I refuse to be a slave to the mask any longer. We're getting our freedom back. I'll destroy it, turn it back to ashes, and do the world a favor. My final defiant act as reality breaks apart at the seams. The commoners are waiting at the shrine. They know as well as I do the torment the mask brings with it. Let's hope the old woman can do what she says she can. All right, let's go. Let's do it. It is dark and spooky and creepy. And I just realized the sakura leaves are now all gone. No more on the tree. Oh, and the blood's been cleaned up from that those rags laying there. What? What just happened? No. I see you coming back. I'm not letting you. No way in hell. No. What the hell? Not again. I won't let you control me. Why now? Is it trying to stop me? This mask, born out of death and suffering, shouldn't be in this world. Maybe those people were trying to restore things. Why am I thinking about that? I have to keep moving. What is this feeling? Fear? I'm afraid to go forward. I have to go back. I can't move. Death. Everything about this place feels like death. What if I'm wrong? Kazuki, Reina, they could still be down there. That's what it wants. That's why I need to destroy it. But, oh God, what will happen? Why is it pleading with me? Oh God, are we going crazy? Are we seriously going crazy right now? All those lives trapped in the mask want to be free, don't they? Then why? I could still turn back. Now is my last chance. I'm so confused. What do I do? Leave or go forward? No, we're going forward. I am sorry, Mr. Mask. I am not letting you control me anymore. You are going to be destroyed. Ain't two ways about it. I do not like being controlled. I am no one's puppet. Huh? Ito? So you came after all? Yes, of course she did. She knew it was the right thing to do. You brought something, didn't you? From the compound? I did. I found an old wooden amulet. You were right. The darkness I felt there was the same. Seriously? Wait, this is actually real? When I was there, I saw visions from the past, of people who are gone now. I know about the ritual Tokimasa tricked them into performing. How could you have let it happen? She was just a girl. There's no answer I could give that would satisfy you. No answer. Is that the best you can do? That's why you fled, isn't it? You knew all about Tokimasa's ritual and what would happen to everyone who was left behind. Yet you took Mai and Takashi and ran and did nothing to stop it. Stop it? What would have changed? Emiko knew what staying meant for her children as well as I did. She was willing to die however Tokimasa told her to. I couldn't persuade my own daughter to save herself. You think I didn't try? The police never would have believed an old woman talking about ancient rituals. I had no choice. They were monsters. They weren't monsters, they were lost, looking for answers in a world that had none for them. Much like you, like us. In my years with the mask, I could hear them sometimes in the darkness, along with voices I did not recognize. I always thought they were vengeful, restless, punishing me for my sins. Once we purify the mask, perhaps they will forgive us. Did you find the girl who's chasing you? This Reyna? Did you ask for her forgiveness? Forgiveness? I'm not sure if that's possible anymore. After everything that girl went through, all of her self-hatred and her sorrow are a part of the mask now. I felt it all at this shrine the day I shot her. Do you think that this will put a stop to all of it? The whispers, Reyna, all of the strange things we've seen. Atonement is a journey, one that expands past our time on this earth. It will at least allow us to take the first step to righting our own sins. Our sins, huh? Hold on! I've only ever done good luck rituals and harmless little blessings. This is different! Grandma, this is real. I don't know if I can do this. Mai, calm yourself. A ritual has meaning in its very act. It is of the gods' way of preparing us for the true test. You are a pure child, and combined with your will, the ritual will gain power. It will work. It must. Why me? Because you are not corrupted by it. Only you can. You can bring your mother peace. Please, Mai, you have to try. I know you think it's crazy, but this mask has caused a lot of people to suffer. It doesn't matter if you believe us. Just do it knowing that it will help me and your grandma move on. You haven't seen what we've seen. So I don't blame you for being skeptical, but you can believe in helping us, right? I just want all of this to end. Me too. Every day it's been harder to keep things straight, and I think this mask is partly to blame. It's silly. It's not religious. It never have been. Or I'm not religious. But I want this all to stop, to be normal again. I want to believe that it will work, and in you. So please, I'm begging you to try. Okay. Thank you, Mai. Mai, are you ready? I just need a moment to prepare. What if we're wrong? What do you mean? What if the mask isn't the problem? What if we're making it worse? An old man told me that the mask didn't create the shadows. It only opens your vision to them. So are we doing the right thing? Ooh, you know what? I actually forgot. That's what the scholar, the historian told us, wasn't it? That the mask was only a conduit. It wasn't the source. It was just the porthole through which you could view the darkness. What if we're missing something? Are you losing your resolve? No, it's just... Tanaka, the man who died, the one I was searching for, he always said a what if isn't good enough for a detective. I guess old habits die hard, and there's still so much I don't understand. And you never will. It's a matter of faith, child. Okay, I'm ready. Emiko, please forgive me for leading you to these people and for what happened to you. I tried to save you. I tried. I pray you find peace. Grandma, are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. Here we go. As the ritual continued, I felt an overwhelming sadness. Like something had been ripped out of me that I would never find again. At that moment, the whispers of the mask turned to desperate, pleading screams. Woohoo! Oh, that's not good. I closed my eyes and hugged myself like a child, feeling at that moment utterly engulfed in fear. What is going on? Whoa! We did it. Then there was silence. When I opened my eyes, the mask was split in two. I knew at that moment Kazuki was dead and had been all along. We all left the shrine in silence. I never returned. Nothing was quite right after that day. Reyna's presence was gone, but I started to feel other things. The shadows began to take on new, fearful shapes. Tokyo began to change. Crime shot up and the murder rate peaked at an all-time high that year. The police were so swamped with the wave of violence that they reinstated me as a homicide detective. The investigation into me was dropped entirely. I quit within 6 months. Just didn't have the stomach for it anymore. And after what happened to Kazuki, I could never focus. What if the ritual was a mistake? What if everything that happened since is all my fault? Sometimes I wake up at night, wondering if the world of the dark was the truth, and my life now is a dream, an afterimage after being exposed to bright flash. I don't go out much these days. I can't bear to face the real world. I just got an achievement, the end of the mask. That was it? That's the end? Huh? Go figure. Well then. Thank you, Cherry Mochi, for a very interesting game. Now, I'm wondering what would have happened if I went into the dark instead. Because as Ayumi said right there at the end, once the mask was broken, she knew that all along Kazuki was indeed dead. There was no him for us to get. So would us going into the dark have really changed anything? I don't know. But you know what? That's something that you guys can do. If you get this game and you play through, let me know on Twitter. Tweet me what you discover about this game and any of its other endings that you may find. Because there's apparently a couple different endings to the game and what you can do. But this was just one path, one ending to this story. And I'm very curious to see where the story could lead otherwise. So let me know. Tweet me at MusicalGamer11 on Twitter your journey and your thoughts on this game. This game was quite fun. I enjoyed it. It was a very interesting story. Very dark. In terms of, how the game looked and all that stuff, I mean, the game was gorgeous. For what I'm assuming was a relatively low-budget production, the game looked quite nice. It controlled very nicely. I will talk about this now that the game's over and these are the ending credits. I've had some... I don't know if this is just me and my computer, or if this is just bad optimization on the part of Cherry Mochi, but the game takes forever to load up the first time when you start the game. But other than that, the game runs very smooth and like butter. Thank you to all 51 Kickstarter backers. Without your support, we could not have made this game. So this was a Kickstarter game. I actually did not know that. Oh. Whoa, hello. Hi, collector. Interesting. Most interesting. You're nothing but a crow, feeding on the carrion that time leaves in its wake. Forgive me for not being an impartial spectator of human suffering. The woman had her own desires. I only gave her a little push. But the result, this cannot be. Not right at all. The mask rid from this world, I won't accept it. Why? What do you care? Shall I tell the reason it bothers you so? Because you gained nothing from this truth. But make no mistake, it is a truth. Another possibility. Time is not a single thread, but a complex tapestry, pushed and formed into a picture by the forces of fate and chance. The different threads present a myriad of truths, but all an aspect of the same visage, nonetheless. A myriad. Interesting, interesting. I would have thought one so interested in history would adhere to a single truth. On the contrary, if history has taught me anything, it is that there is no one truth. The deeper one gazes, the more complex it becomes. Yes, all are truth. All grant insight into the same puzzle. You're right, my old friend. Time is a spiral, and observe it long enough, and we may yet learn something. No, she is not your plaything. It is not your decision. There is only one way this can end. Only one way for the world to remain intact and stop the thing that's coming. It must be protected. The role must be performed. Stubborn. So stubborn. Allow me to ask you a question. I believe I know it already. You've asked it before. Indulge me. I asked her the same question. If the dancing puppet looks up and sees its strings, does it remain a puppet? What a fate and chance then? I answer your riddle with one of my own. You see the storm clouds approaching, and though you can take shelter or alter your course, does the storm not come regardless? Ha! No fun. You've never tolerated my philosophical side. Nor you me when I tell you how things are. I suppose that's because we are one and the same. But what of her? All we can do is see. But eventually she will end up there. There is only one path which will hold the world together. So is that New Game Plus? What? Whoa, whoa, whoa! What is this? New Game Plus? Methinks I have more to explore in this game, but you know what? That will be the end of the Let's Play. So that, you guys have a reason and purpose to go get the game. So what I could gather from that conversation is that there's probably like a true ending through a certain, I'm assuming, series of choices. There has to be some sort of true ending to the game. And in this New Game Plus mode, perhaps I can find it. But that is for you guys to discover on your own. This is my recommendation, a very good game to go pick up. Go buy it on Steam. Support Cherry Mochi. I think they made a great game. It controls well. I think the story is very interesting. I like the graphic style for the game. It's quite pretty. So kudos to you, Cherry Mochi. It's a very good game. I enjoyed it. So that is all from this Let's Play. Thank you so much for watching and joining me on this very dark and interesting journey. When we come back with, well, whatever next, it'll be a new Let's Play. So that is all from me. This is The Musical Gamer, signing off. Thanks all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Catch you guys next time.